Greetings, everyone. This is Instructor Mustafa coming from MedJ International Services, located right here in the District of Columbia. Today's topic or today's life-saving tip is everyone in the family ready to protect the family? Is everyone in your family ready to protect your family? And what I mean is that does everyone that's of age, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, do they have a wear and carry on up to 30s, 40s, 50s adults? Do they have a wear and carry permit for the state of Maryland? Do they have a concealed carry permit throughout the nation? Are they ready if someone invades your home? Does everybody know what to do? Does everybody in the house know some type of martial arts? Is everybody in the house physically fit? Let me reiterate that. Let me come up to you again. Is everyone in the house physically fit to defend their lives and their families' lives? Does everyone in the house know how to operate a knife, how to use a knife? Does everyone in the house know? Does everyone know what to do if someone intrudes your house? Have you practiced your plan? Have you done all the necessary things that you're supposed to do to survive? But most important today, does everyone have a concealed carry or wear and carry permit? That's essential because of the times that we're living in right now, unfortunately. But let me backtrack. It's not the time that we live in because it's always been like this. But these last 30 years and stuff, everything has enhanced, increased, and it just exacerbated to a whole nother level of violence. So it's just violence all over the place. So we're just stressed out. But a lot of us, the majority of the people, they refuse to get a concealed carry or wear and carry permit. And a lot of them are afraid to use it. That's why my company, MedJ International, we take our time with everyone, especially our first time gun users and our gun owners. We really take our time. We really try to show them nuances of firing a firearm, of protecting yourself, of how to use the right firearm, how to search for the right firearm for your hand, to make you psychologically comfortable with the gun, take you to the range, training you, let you do all the things that you need to do to become friendly with that firearm. And when I mean friendly, that means as soon as you grab your firearm, as soon as you have it, it's just like a feather in your hand because it's just so you now because it's connected to you. It's almost like an avatar connected here. And that's how that is with your weapon. And everybody, when you feel like that, you become more comfortable when you have more information and you go through the trials, and errors of shooting a firearm because it's not easy. And those that do shoot, that have it, and they don't do it, it's a perishable skill. Because you think that you're good, but you haven't practiced in over like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe a year, and you go out to shoot, you defending yourself, you may get a couple of misses, and those misses hit someone. That's why you always have to train. But what I'm saying to you is that, here at MedJ International, we service youth, we service young adults, we serve adults, we service ladies, and we service seniors here at MedJ International Services. There's no one that we don't deal with. And we're getting into helping our disadvantaged men and women also. So we'll be getting to that very, very soon. Matter of fact, I'm incorporating that as we speak now. So for the disadvantaged men and women that are in wheelchairs and other situations, we want to make sure that you're able to defend yourself as well. Because there's no one that should not be able to defend themselves when being accosted or when being targeted or terrorized. You must be able to defend yourself. So it doesn't matter if you are in a wheelchair. It doesn't matter if you're young, if you're 7, 8, 9 years old. And you say, oh my God, 7, 8, 9 year old. Well, listen, our brothers and sisters and the men and women that live in the South, that's how they grew up. They grew up with a rifle, a 22 rifle going hunting. So it's not too young. It's never too young because if something happens to you, something happens to your significant other or someone else in the family, they're the only one who's left. Now, what are they going to do? And the people that have come into your house or home or apartment, they've done everything to you and your group, but what do you think they're going to do to them too? Because that's a witness. So they're going to try to destroy or kill them also. Give them a shot. Give them a chance on how to defend themselves and maybe help you at the same time. Know these things. Know how to use a firearm safely. Safely. Know how to protect yourself. Know how to load the magazine. Know how to rack it. Know what to do when the time comes. That's everybody in the household. You should be having family meetings all the time about, okay, if this happens, this is what we do. If that happens, this is what we do. If we in a car, this is what we do. If we're coming inside the home from outside to in, this is what we do. If we're going in, coming outside, coming from the inside, going outside, this is what we should do. We should be looking at the CCTV camera before we go out the house to see exactly what's around our perimeter, whether it's in the back, whether it's on the sides, or whether it's in the front, or whether it's down to the right or down to the left. We want to know who's there before we go out. So these type of things, and if something happens, does everybody have their firearm? Does everybody know where to take cover at? Then what do we know? Does everybody know get out their car? If you can't speed away, get out the car and get yourself covered because you're dealing with a bullet magnet. You're trapped. You can't. It's just like a metal box that you're trapped in, trying to get your seatbelts on. You're trying to get out the car. So many things is happening. So situational awareness. You recognize the threat. You out. Now you're doing what you need to do as a group, as a family unit, because everybody understands the threat. Because we've had trainings. We've gone to trainings. When you come to MedJay International, we work on gunfighting in the car, gunfighting in the community, understanding cover. We teach you these things. How to, look, you never want to do this, but the only time that you really want to do it, if someone is in your house and your family is in your house and you just arrived there at the house, now you got to go in and try to clear the house by yourself. Only because your family is in there. If no one is in there, back out. There's no need for you going in there trying to do something to somebody unless you know, man, look, you got some valuables in there or whatever and you're trying to protect them. You cannot get them taken now. It's a life choice, life decision choice now. Should I go in there or should I just let the police come or whatever? They got to come out. But they can't come out with what you have because you know it's critical for your life. So there's a lot of decisions that has to be made upon bringing it in the house. So again, look, check us out. Come get your certification. We do Maryland, wear and carry. We do DC, concealed carry. We do Utah. We do NRA. We do a lot of different certs here, for you. And again, we work with ladies. We have a ladies group. We have a youth group. We have a seniors group. We have an adult group. We have a beginners group. We have an intermediate group, and we have an advanced group also. So we're doing everything. We're trying to touch everybody, and we're trying to provide edification to everyone. So once you take our course, you do not just have your firearm and your cert. Now you have impeccable information about protecting yourself. This information can't be no better than that because once you leave, I feel secure now. I know if something happens, I can deploy situational awareness and I can do the things I need to do to survive that threat. Whether it's in the car, whether you're driving, whether you're walking, whether you're running, whatever you're doing, when you see it, you can deal with it because first of all, you understood the lay of the land. You understood the lay of the land. The second thing is that, hey, I know I have my tools with me. I have my tools. I have my firearm. I have my knife. I have my pepper gel. I have whatever else I have with me to defend myself that's legal. Check us out. MedJayInternationalServices.com. MEDJAY International Services, SERVICES.com. Check out my site and Come on in and, check your class, man. Get a class. Get certified. Stay ready. Don't act like you're not at risk. And we don't want it to be like that. But at any given time, living in the inner city, living in some rural areas, living in the South, things happen. There are a lot of violent people out here. And the violence is perpetuating every day. Because the people in the top, they're stirring it in a backwards way. So this is a regressive time. So everything is going backwards, not progressive, it's regressive. And when you have that regressive mind, this country's been violent since its conception. So now the violence is just, exacerbated at its highest level. It comes down, but it's not like when it comes down, It just comes down like this. It's up here and it comes down. So the violence is still there. The predators are still out there waiting for you. Don't give them an easy target. Make it hard for them. Make them want to turn around and run. And you survive. And in the meantime, you'll be deploying the law. You'll understand the law. Because when you take my courses, my classes, my search, you're going to understand the law of what you can and what you cannot do. So when you get in those fights, when you get into those battles, you know exactly what you need to do. Because you remember, if you perhaps kill someone for trying to harm you or kill you, the police they're going to investigate. Now, if you didn't do everything that you're supposed to do right, they're going to try to lock you up. They're going to try their best to lock you up because you didn't follow the protocol procedures. But when you see a gun, hey, all hands off. When you see somebody drawing a gun, having to put their hand in their waistband, and they do back here and have that, man, look, your gun need to be ready, get ready to be presented because they're about to draw. Now, when you do present, you don't have to present it here, just in a low ready position. You just keep it in a low ready position. So if they turn, flip. You don't even have to make the extension. You can just flip from here, shoot from here, back up, and then come and present. But you need to be ready. Don't give them the opportunity to get you. But make sure you know the law, what you can and cannot do in that jurisdiction, in that city, in that state. You got to know exactly where you are, where you're rolling, because each place is a little different. It'd be the state of Maryland, D.C., or North Carolina, but different counties have different rules and regs. But the state overrules it, but you still can put your different policies and laws in place in your county, in your city. So you got to know where you're going. So if everybody in the family has a firearm, everybody needs to know what's going on. If everybody has a concealed carry, everybody needs to know what's going on. If you're going through a state that doesn't allow you to carry, put your firearm up. Put your firearm up, put it away, go through the state, then re-up again. So look, it's a serious time that we're living in right now, but we can make it a little better for ourselves because we have knowledge, we have skill sets, we have information. So take advantage of my classes and, look, come on out, contact us, get better, get sharper, do your dry fire when you purchase your gun. Look, we'll take you all the way from training you at the range. We'll go to the range. We're going to try maybe 10 different guns. We're going to try 5 compact guns. Then we're going to try 5 subcompact guns. So you can get the best grip ergonomically in your hand. So you want that ergonomics. So every gun is not built for everyone's hand. Because everybody has small hands, big hands, little hands, skinny hands, fat hands, different type of hands. So you want to have the certain firearm that fits your hand. So we'll teach you all of that. We're going to make you a gunfighter and a responsible gunfighter. So look, stay ready so you don't have to get ready.